gas station just sort of in the middle of everything. I think we've been driving for about 2 hours, and I think we have 2.5 to go. So this is a good place to stop. Some old pumps here. And it's a beautiful June day, beautiful day to be driving through the northern French countryside. And to get some snacks. $2.90 for a fancy ice cream bar. Ooh, $3.20 for Ben & Jerry's. You can get items for $1.10. Coke for $2.50. Red Bull, $2.99. Somebody find me a single-size Snickers. That's my. Sure, you can have a Red Bull.
Oh my God! You don't need energy.
Two Snickers is $2.75.
Oh, it's double one. I was trying to try it. Let's get this one.
All right. They have Sucre Rocher, Lait, milk chocolate, and Noir, dark chocolate. €1.40 for this tiny little, pretty small candy. Over here, some Ricola. It's like Ricola gum. Muffin.
Can I use Mentos?
Donut for $2.50. Sure. You get a toasty for $6.50. Looks pretty good. If I was hungry, I would get one. A patisserie, that looks good. $3.70 for a totalette. The other ladies don't seem to have a problem with going on a toilet that has no lid, no seat on it. Okay. We are 42 minutes from Omaha Beach, and this is a little rest stop, but quite a variety of rest stops they have. Let's see the price here. It's about €10 for one of these bowls. They look good, kind of small. €10. This has a little steak in it. €5 for a small salad. Full on lunch here. They have some good looking pizzas here. €10, €12. Full of pasta. Sandwich for $7. All right, so everybody else is eating lunch. I don't really feel like lunch, so I thought I would just eat these chocolate cookies. What are they called? Mellow creams. Took the first bite. This is the one that is banana, and I'm not really tasting the banana in here. It is a very good candy. Oh, okay, I taste a little banana. Maybe there's little bits of banana in there. Marshmallow covered with chocolate, a little layer of chocolate in between, cookie down below. This is a great chocolate. It's really yummy. We have a version of this in the States that is just a shadow of what this is. The chocolate is so high quality, the marshmallow is so flavorful, the cookie is so buttery. I'm just a huge fan of these. Grayson got a pizza. It was sitting in the window colder, and then they stuck it in the oven for, I would say, about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, heating it up, and he held a pager, and then when the pager went off, it came up, and there it was.
good though.
Yeah? It is really good. It's a little hard to cut, but the cheese, y'all, the cheese is amazing. Thick layer. The crust is kind of tasteless. I'll tell you, the cheese makes up for it. All right, so then we got four more things: a crepe Nutella, a Pepsi, Cafe Americano, and a caprese sandwich. And that was 13 euros for those 4 items. How is it? How's the crepe?
It's delicious.
This is the second crepe I've ever had in my life.
Oh, really?
Is this sugar?
The first one I had was the
You know, we have a ton of creperies around Montmartre.
the only crepe I've ever had other than this one, it was at Sherman Camp.
It is 2 p.m. and it's about 70 degrees out, so not really warm enough to swim in. As you see, it's not very sunny, so not great swimming weather, but it is a beautiful beach, and Grayson is in the water, sure enough. He's just determined to swim. What a fish. Anyway, we're gonna scout out where the bunkers are. There is something up on the hill over there. I don't know if you can see that concrete structure there. There's quite a lot of people around it, so we'll see what that is, but we think the bunkers are further down that way by quite a distance, so we're going to scout it out, and I'll show you around. Here there's water. I would say there's probably low tide, so there's water along the beach here. I suppose this would be technically a tide pool, and then you have to overcome all of this to go see the water right there. But it's not too far, but it's very flat here, very flat. In fact, I can kind of see a sandbar, and people are way out there and still waiting. So it's really shallow here. Grayson's gonna walk out to see how far he has to walk before he is chest deep. So the funny thing is, I thought he'd have to walk all the way to he's doing a little thing where he's trying to find out how far he has to go to be chest deep. The funny thing is, I thought this was super shallow, but I think it goes deep, and then shallow, and then...
This is a sandbar.
Let's see how far you can go, or you don't want to go in?
It's right there.
Don't you want to go to the sandbar?
No, over there.
Okay. The water feels good. I'm really surprised. The water actually doesn't feel that cold to me. I think that sandbar is sort of a natural water break, a little bit, and therefore this is sort of like a little inlet here. He made it there. Oh, he's so determined.
I
want to walk down there because I think that's where all the stuff is. But Dada doesn't believe me. But I'm telling him.
He's just gonna go up in the cliffs here.
I see a bunker.
Oh, it is colder. Like right at the edge, it's super warm, and then it gets a little colder.
It's so cold! How do I... Yeah, I know, probably because it's quicksand. And the tide's coming in. The island's sinking.
The island's sinking. Is the tide coming in?
It's really... It's like... You think that water... That island's probably underwater when the tide comes in.
Oh my gosh. The kids are claiming that the island is sinking, which I think means the tide is coming in. So let's find the last spot of dry and watch the tide come in. I'm not freaked out at all. I packed this stuff well back from the edge of the ocean. See? It's starting to encumber. It's starting to push in. Okay, bye. Little island there has been well overtaken now. Okay, this is going to be one of those things that it's going to be like, oh, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But do you see this little tab here? That actually keeps the cap on. And at first I was like annoyed because the cap wouldn't come all the way off. And I'm like, do I have to drink around this? But here's what they do. They flip it all the way back. So thanks, Europe. That's a fun, it actually works really well. You never lose a cap. It stays on nicely and it's easy to drink from here because it's avoiding the mouth. You see? Well done. Notice there's actual movement and current in this tide pool. I was like, well, how's that happening? The water hasn't overlapped. And you see, down here it has. And it is considerably more deep than it was when we came in. So you can actually see the tide coming in to this. And then I think it just envelopes this. This becomes the new sandbar here, where we were standing a minute ago.
Does it really get that deep? I doubt it. There's no way it gets that deep. Look, you can see waves all the way over there. Starting to come in.
And then,
They're seeing water.
yeah, so that was the edge where we were swimming in, but now this is going to be the edge, I think.
I don't know.
The beach looks so different now that we don't really know where we came in. The problem is that Grayson left his Crocs around here. We don't know where. So that sandbar there is actually where the beach was a minute ago. So Carter is trying to investigate and try to find them. here the whole time. Whew. Yeah, you can see what looks like a sandbar. It looks like a sandbar all the way along that strip there. That was the beach, and this, what's becoming the ocean now. There's a tiny strip of sandbar left, but that entire thing was the beach when we came in. That's where the kids left their shoes, right there. And there was just a little bit of water, and then a huge swath of beach. Now, sandbar is, the beach is now the sandbar.